Hi, it's Don Pelletier. I hope that your summer's off to a good start. I'm unsure if you plan on selling your home or buying a new one in the months ahead. However, I thought this information I'm about to share may be helpful to you since it's going to be impactful whether you decide to sell or not this year. In fact, according to industry experts, home prices peaked in May, and the expectation is that through the summer months here, we're going to see inventory is going to continue to increase through July and maybe into August as well. In fact, during the 2 weeks between June 1st and June 13th, inventory of new listings coming on the market surged by 7%. This is something we haven't seen for years in San Diego, although we've been feeling the increasing inventory in the form of longer marketing time since mid to late April. But the number of days on the market will increase as the summer lull hits us more than usual this year due to the current interest rates in the mid 7% range, making things very unaffordable. Home values are likely going to fall about 3% off the April peak by August, and I expect this to continue to play out all the way through the end of December this year. However, all bets are off the table if we get a big rate drop in excess of the massive spike in new demand, for example, would be the likely outcome of that. If rates fall into the low 6% range. While rates will fall below 7 this summer, I think, because it's an election year, I just don't see a path forward that's going to result in rates in the 6% range that quickly, unless of course there's a major unforeseen economic event. We're going to see the usual slowing market during the fall, unless we're surprised by mortgage rates falling rapidly. New inventory is going to dry up typically in October, so the inventory will be on a seasonal decline that's going to continue through December. According to industry experts though, prices are going to still trend lower this year with a bottom in December that's going to be roughly 6% to 8% off the peak. So feel free to contact my team and I if we can assist and guide you through this ever-changing market. Also, if you are considering a move this year, we can provide free services. For one, we can give you an accurate home valuation. Unlike those online sites that they admit themselves are off by 10% on average, so not a very good source of accurate information to make plans on. We also offer a complimentary pre-market consultation where I stop by for about 15 minutes, you give me a brief tour of your home and you show me any home improvements you're considering making. And right there on the spot, I can tell you if those improvements are going to be worthwhile based on your return on your investment. In other words, with some home improvements, you spend $1 and you get your dollar back, so they may not be worth doing more often than not. But I can share with you the very best home improvements where you'll likely see a return of 5 to 10 times the cost for every dollar that you spend. For any improvements you may decide to make, I've also got a great list of referrals to handymen, plumbers, painters, you name it, from the vendor list that we keep on hand for our clients, and I'm happy to share those resources with you. I can also help you time your move to derive the very best outcome based on the market changes that I just discussed here. Feel free to contact me for any of these complimentary services. I just want to be a resource for you at this time in your life with the property that you currently own. I've got over 4 decades of experience in the San Diego market. I sold more homes here than 97.3% of all 20,000 realtors in San Diego County. At 2,200 homes, I stopped counting numbers of years ago. So I work in 67 zip codes and I can absolutely help you with whatever you need, whether it be resources, accurate information on your home value, or maybe you just have a couple of real estate related questions you want to run them by me. Feel free anytime. You can call me at 858-336-1114. You can also email me at donp@pelletierhomes.com. Just below this video, I've also given you a review, I'm showing you the reviews that I've gotten from literally several hundred of our clients. We've got tons of 5-star reviews on Google, on Zillow, and a host of other websites. So I made it easy. I provided the link here. If you need anything, feel free to reach out anytime. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your summer and take good care.